Hello, my name's Ben Quinn. I've been asked to do some quick videos all about how great cooking with salt, especially Cornish sea salt, is. We all have to have salt in our diet, so my theory as a chef and using a lot of it is you may as well go for some really good stuff. They don't bother to take anything out, they just leave all the good stuff in. So if you're gonna pick something off the shelf, go for this one. Today we're going to do a dish called French toast or eggy bread with barbecue bananas and a salt caramel sauce. Really, really delicious. Fantastic thing to have when you've just got out of the sea here at Cornwall, or if you've got nothing in the fridge and you've got a dinner party around. This is a great choice. First thing we do is slice some bananas in half. Just a couple should do it. And then with a preheated pan, preferably in a wood-fired oven if you've got one, but you can do it outside on the barbecue, or if the summer hasn't quite turned up, you can do it indoors, just in a decent non-stick pan. Make sure they're sizzling. It doesn't need to be too hot, and also you don't need any oil in there really. You just want them to caramelise a little bit and go that little bit soft and gooey. Okay, while they're cooking, we're going to slice a couple of pieces from my cinnamon raisin toast. Now, if you haven't got any posh bread like this, any kind of white bread that you've got left over, a few crusts, anything like that will do, and it's a great way of using things up. I mean, we always in my house seem to have a few bananas going over and a little bit of bread that needs to be used up. So this is one that I always bring out. The other thing you'll need is a little bit of double cream and eggs, free range if you've got them. Just mix that together, and what you end up with is this custard. Now don't worry about using it all up, because you can always turn it to omelettes, put it in the fridge, save it, put some flour in there, turn it into pancakes, so it's got a million uses. So once those bananas are nice and soft, you're going to be dipping the bread in, both sides, straight in the pan, straight in the oven, on the barbecue, wherever it's going, so it's nice and golden on both sides. Let's have a look at, see how our banana's getting on. Alright, so what you want to see is those black lines coming around the edges there. That tells you that the bottom of them are nice and brown and they're just started to go soft. I don't want them too soft and mushy because you want a little bit of texture in there. But they look just about right. So pop them onto a nice bit of china, preferably your mum's best. This is one of the better breakfasts you'll ever eat, so you may as well do it justice. On they go. And then get that pan back on there, heating up, ready for the eggy bread. Another pan I've got on the go is a little bit of caramel. So all that is all the good things in life. So butter, cream, sugar, and of course a nice lump of salt. You must think that this is a bit weird, salt, sugar, but believe me, it works brilliantly. It brings everything back down and stops it being just too sweet. So give that a good mix. Make sure it's nice and runny like this, so that when you come to plating it, putting it out in front of your friends, it looks really chefy. So make sure that stays warm. Pan's nice and hot again. Grab the toast, in the custard, let it run off, don't want to waste too much, and in the pan. Again, you should hear that sizzle. Beautiful. Clean your hands in the sink and back in the oven. They're only going to take a few moments. So what we'll do is we'll flip them over, nice and brown on both sides, straight on the plate, easy. So caramel's nice and runny, eggy bread's ready to go. Just got to give it a quick flip. Nice and brown on both sides. So we just drizzle a little bit of the caramel on the plate. And then take the bread out. A little bit more caramel, why not? There you have it. So remember, next time you're on holiday in Cornwall, eggy bread, salt caramel, Cornish sea salt. Best breakfast you'll ever have.